Okay, this example is from Crazy Dad Volume 1, Book 100, puzzle number 7. And just before I start, I want to remind that if I have two squares that have to have, one of them has to have a star, then I mark it as what I call a binary star, two circles like that, one of which will eventually become deleted and the other will become promoted to a star. If I know that these four cells, I call them a four square, if I know that they have to have a star in them, then I mark it with this little square in the center, and I call that a four square. So to start here, let me first see if there are any freebies. So let's go this way. 1, 2, I'm counting regions, 2, 3, 4, but I'm at the 5th level, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm at the 6th level, go to the 7th level, and I pick up 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these guys are not part of the solution. Similarly in the other direction. 1, 2, I'm not doing very well here. Let's go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm on the 6th level. So these guys are all out of the picture. Okay, so those are the freebies. Now, next thing I look for is whether I've got a four square that is completely empty, all the cells are deleted, and that it sits on a odd boundary. And fortunately, I have a candidate right here. Its 4 cells of the 4 square are all eliminated. There's no star that can be in here. And if I count which intersection it's sitting on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's on the 5 this way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's at the 5, 5 intersection, which is perfect because the odd empty 4 squares are the most powerful. So using them, this forces that to be a 4 square, this to be a 4 square, this to be a 4 square, and this to be a 4 square. Similarly, on the other axis, that has to be a 4 square. This has to be, you can see right here, this has to be a star because its 4 square has got 3 strikes against it. Over here, 1, and over here, another 4 square. So there we are, and we've got actually quite a bit of information again, even though we haven't found our first star. Well, we actually did. Let's go ahead and put that guy in. Over here, he takes these guys with him. This one is going to be a binary. Here, this one has got 3 of the 4 already taken out, so this is a star. This 4 squares got 2 taken out. Every binary gets 2 taken out alongside it. And this one, completely empty, so I think we've done all we can with the initial 4 squares. Now what I'm going to do is this actually looks like a familiar shape, a simple shape. So I'm going to put a star here, take out these guys. And since there's 2 stars in this row, I'm going to take out all of those. And in this region, there's only 1 left. So I put a star there, which takes out this. Now let's see what's next. If I look at this region here, everything's taken out except for these. And this one has to be a star. And that makes this one a star. That's the 2. And then these guys go out like so. All right. Now, let me see. What's the next best place? If you look at this region, it has a star, a 4 square, which is equivalent to a star, and then 2 partials. So these partial guys go out. There's one of the stars in this region. There's the other star in this region. If I go across here, I've got a star and 2 empty cells. So this is a binary, and that is, it knocks out the ones adjacent to it. Now here's a 4 square that has 3 cells missing. So this is a star, and it takes these guys out with it. And if I look across this row, I've got a half of a star and an empty cell, so those both have to be full stars. Okay, this region has to have 2 stars, so there's the second one. Okay, this region has already got 2 stars, so this is out, but this 4 square says that this one has to be a star. I've got 2 stars in the bottom row. That knocks out these guys, that guy, and now in this region I only have room for this guy, 1 more star. These 2 stars cancel this guy, and let me start working up here. These 2 stars knock out these 3. That leaves us with a 2 by 3, which is a classic simple shape. Looks like that. And then I forgot to mark with this star here, took out this one. That leaves this binary, and when I mark its edges, it takes out that, and that. Taking out this makes it into a star. And what else? Oh, this is interesting. I have 2 rows here, and they already have 1, 2, 3, 4 stars in them, so there can be no other stars. So these guys all go out. This row has got 3 empty cells, so it becomes a simple shape. Look at that. This star knocks out that guy, which makes him a star, which crosses out these 2 guys, right? Across this way, which makes these into 2 stars. And where are we? These 2 stars knock out this one, making this guy a star. And this row has got a place for 1 more star, which makes the second one here. And we're done.